What's up, guys? This is Beast on Investing. Just to do a little recap, maybe a little late, but better late than never. So just want to do like a quick Q&A at the end, a little bit. Just someone posted a question, I replied to them, but I just want to clarify something. So I'll do that at the end, and also we'll look at BTC updated chart. We'll cover my portfolio. We'll cover the comparison, and currently Bitcoin's at 55.8. So it did break through, but it formed a new resistance right here. But this is an hourly chart, so we're looking at a high of 56. So currently, that's pretty good. I was expecting like maybe 57, 58, but that's pretty decent. So yeah, with the current portfolio, I think we're doing pretty good. I mean, some of the stocks I know we could have gotten in at a better opportunity, like better price. Feel like with a census, even though we don't have much in terms of monetary value in here, we did expect, well, I did expect it to go up high, but the entry price could have been much better. Currently it's at 365 and we bought it at 407. So we're down -10. It's just not bad. Like I said again, everything comes into perspective. Like you could say like, oh yeah, I could have gotten it this price, that price. Like, you don't want to play these mind games. Like, it's not really good when you're investing. Don't get too much in your head. You'll not do that great if you're always comparing like that. So, and with the immersion, entry price could have been better, but I just want to clarify that it could have been better. That's all I'm going to say. I'm not going to I don't regret getting it at those price. I just wanted to show you that that could have been done, but I think I'm just going against my own word there. So, but I hope you understood what I was trying to say. Okay, so with Hive, Hut, DGHI, and Bitfarm, I know that with Bitfarm, Hive, and Hut, we're looking solid. We are the application process for the NASDAQ listing has been in process, and just want to say that we don't know when it's going to happen. It could take weeks, months. It could happen during this down market. It could happen and like when it's going up. It could happen at the highest. So we don't know. But when they do move over from the OTC market, just know that we're gonna enjoy some good gains. That's all I'm gonna say. So, bingo. I'm not really worried about it. Like, it's solid. The company is rock solid. Well, it's solid. Like, long term, looking at really good gains. So, not even got to bat an eye on that. So, just gonna ignore that stock for a bit. GGHI just got some decent money to move at the moment. They do have about 100 mil US dollars to play with in terms of like with stocks. I'm thinking maybe one or two more private placement, and then get closer to 100 mil, and then use that money to purchase stocks. I mean, not stocks, sorry, mining rigs. So there's some good opportunity for DJHI. They are the lowest in terms of hash rate at the moment. I did update Mara's hash rate. It is coming to the end of Q1. So end of March, we're looking at an additional of 693 petahash, and that'll give us a 1.381. Did it say 1.4? But my numbers show 1.38. So I could just put 1.4, but I'm going to stick with this. So there was no other update, I don't think. Just want to clarify with Hive, this is their Bitcoin mining hash rate, not their entire, because Ethereum is a different hash rate number. So we're looking at different mining rigs and stuff. So it's not really comparable here. Now, how they did update their mining HODL to 3333, and Mara hasn't updated anything yet. I feel like they need to like give some more updates, like so there's little bumps for purchase, like to go up a little bit. That's what Bitfarm's been doing. Bitfarm, they did partner with IR, so yeah. Hut, I think it was Hut. They said something about not buying mining rigs in huge quantities, so 300 to 400 petahash, and I think that might slow them down in terms of hash rate wars. We did have Bitfarm confirm that order of 8 exahash per second with MicroBT, so, and 3 exahash by Q4. Yeah, so if we look at the hash rate to market cap, so market cap to hash rate, we are looking at Bitfarms at very, very low market cap at 540 million Canadian dollars and 1.2 exahash or 1200 petahash. And Mara finally kind of is deserving of this hash rate, this market cap of 3.5 billion. RIOT is at 3.2 with 1 exahash. So if you just compare RIOT with Bitfarms, you kind of see what I'm talking about, like with undervalued, with it being undervalued. Like Bitfarm, look at this discrepancy. It's ridiculous. I feel like that's the power of the US market. You get a better, like bigger audience. You have more traders or investors or just retail investors, people with access. Because Canadian companies in the Canadian market, you're looking at a population of what, like 33 million Canadian. So, and then I don't even know how many investors there are in the stock market, like not even that much. We do have access to the US market. So it is much better for us in terms of buying stocks. But yeah, you see what I'm saying, right? With the Hut 8 as well, it's a decent amount here. But I'm thinking Bitfarms has a lot of room to grow now because of their recent order. No debt here with Bitfarm and Hut. So I know the Q4 numbers wasn't that great with Bitfarm, but Q1 numbers will really boost this stock up. So can't wait for that. And also because of the Bitcoin price, that's also going to boost it up. So okay, so moving on to my portfolio of crypto. Well, I haven't added Mara here. Mara is in my other portfolio. It's not in this here, so I'm not going to update in here. I'm just going to keep it Canadian companies. Okay, so right, so updated the price. We did take a hit because Bitcoin price has been going down to like 52s, 51s. So yeah, so the gains has been gone down. This was the recent purchase. Now it's almost a month ago. So look at the entry price and the current price with Hive 414 and 543 and 499. So yeah, that's why I say average down or buy when it dips. When you get a discount, just buy, pick up some. So next time what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna lower the number of lower the total amount. So I'm going to increase the frequency of buying in, so that I don't get caught with just 2 buying opportunities, but just maybe 5 to 10 buying opportunities with instead of going like $1,000 in, maybe like $300 or $400 in at that time, and then the next dip $300 or $400, and then the next dip, because when the next down market comes, it's most likely going to take a month or 2 to recover back. So I'll have that much time here. So Currently, I think we're in week 7 of this down market, so we'll see how this goes. This should maybe take a month or so. We should be clear. So yeah, with this current inflation rate being so high, like potential, because the U.S. government printed so much money, so the M1 chart is not looking good. Inflation has just been jumped 3 years ahead, maybe more. So, I could be wrong about the inflation part, but I'm pretty sure it is because of the inflation. But I might just be wrong about the numbers. So, okay, so Hive. I thought Hive would be my biggest company here, but if you look at the cost, seems like I'm more invested in HUT, DJHI, and Bitfarms. Right, the portfolio don't look that good. This number has got to be updated. Okay, so got to update that, and also have to. Okay, I thought I put it in, but I'm gonna need to update the. What is that? The DJHI number is here. I'm at 620 something shares here at an average. Okay, 6 here. This one's been 626. Okay, so 12%. Average price 227. That's correct. Okay. So I'm looking at 14% gain here. So this is the overall share. So if you look at the crypto chart here, the portfolio chart, it's kind of evenly distributed among these three. I think there might be something wrong here. How is a $1,400 cost only 6%? Not okay. I'm gonna have to look over this chart because I think DJHI is much bigger than that, much bigger than just 12%. So I think there's a discrepancy. Yeah, okay. There's definitely a discrepancy. So, okay. So I think that was that. Got that done, and the miners, and you can see the next delivery date for Mara. We're looking at 4,800 units. Not as big as the March delivery, so we're looking at 528. Petahash will give us 1.9 exahash this end of April. So another 30 days to go, and they'll increase their hash rate by 500 petahash, which is just ridiculous if you think about the amount of Bitcoin they'll be able to mine in 1 month. Let alone just one day. They'll be coming close to what DigiHost is doing in 1 month. Maybe in like. It's ridiculous. It's actually close to 1 day, because they're going to be almost at 2. They're at 1.22. 2 petahash against 2 exahash, so about double. So about 10 times. Sorry. Right. So looks like we'll have to update RIOT as well here, because this one 1.3 and Bitfarms at 1.3, and then we'll be done with Q1. So I think the target of 150 USD. I think it's looking better if you consider that we hit 61k, almost 62k by mid-March. So we still have 9 more months to go, and we just need to hit at least, my conservative case was 100k, so at least another 44k to go, which I think it's doable, because more interest, more companies, companies like Coinbase, Galaxy, Mogo, all those companies, the more they develop, the more easily accessible the transaction of Bitcoin and just altcoins in general will be. And so I can't wait for that. But the goal of $1 million USD for Bitcoin by 2027, I believe, 2027. Because I want to give it around like 6-7 years for it to reach there. The difficulty is going to increase with the mining, so it'll slow us down, and then the growth rate year over year should be a decent amount, and we'll see like 200K by like next year, but we'll focus on this year first. So 100K conservative, I think we're good to go with that. Big companies are buying in. It's so much different from, let's say, like September or October, when it was at like 10K. What was the highest here? 11K. But the lowest was 10K here. So 12. So really, really different. We're looking at like 5x pretty much in just 6 months. So if you're invested in crypto miners, you're looking at a higher gain if you have invested around this time. So kudos to you. I wasn't looking at the miners at the time, but I just got in like a few months after. So right. I think with this challenge video, I think we're doing pretty good. I know we've been taking some hit, so we took like 13% hit this past week. It is pretty high, I guess, for some people, but if you aren't looking to hold these companies for the long term, I would suggest doing your research and finding something that you value, like that you think is going to do really well, because not everyone is going to see the way I'm seeing it. So, and also this challenge is also kind of like a high risk, I would say mid risk to like high return, that type of deal. You might not want to have this risk factor, so you want to always check, set your goals and always align it with it. So always have stocks that are within your risk factor, how much you can tolerate. So for me, if this goes all the way down to 2K, the amount that I invested, I'm fine. If this goes down all the way to 1K, I'm totally fine. I don't care. I feel like that's the mindset you need to have, because I wouldn't want to invest in any other companies other than these in here. So I don't really care. That's the best I'm going to be able to do in here. So I could go for more penny stocks, but why increase the risk? I'm not even going to do that with this challenge video, because these are the kind of like the highest conviction that I have, and with any new penny stock, I'm not going to have that kind of conviction with like I have here. So it's going to be a different level for sure. So definitely like do your research. Like I feel like most of the people on YouTube, like I've been watching, just blindly trust people's advice, or watching them and just buying stocks off it. Like, don't do it. And then once let's just say they buy it in the bull market and they're doing really good, and then when there's like a downturn, like the down market we have right now, they lose all their gains, and then they just come back in the comment section and be like this guy, blah blah blah, like he's not that good, he's only good in the bull market and all that BS, and like he's only pumping stocks and shit. Like, come on, man. Like, what's your emotional maturity? Like, what the hell are you? I just don't get these people, because they don't tell you to invest. They don't have your living, like, lifestyle circumstances. They don't like your financials, Your finance could be different from their finance. Like, they could be doing way better and they can afford to lose these kind of money. And of course, they most likely have the conviction in these stocks, but you never know what's going to happen. Like, the down markets obviously happen. It's just some people aren't patient enough. So you got to realize that quote that I think the stock market is I think I'm gonna most likely misquote it here, but it goes something like, the stock market is a vessel for the money to be transferred from the impatient to the patient. It goes something along like that. So I forget who quoted it, but it's by someone really famous. So be patient, trust what you have. Like, even if you have 1 or 2 stocks, it doesn't matter how many stocks you have, just trust the ones you have. Like, it's not about the amount of stocks you have, it's about the ones that you have the highest conviction in. Like, I could literally just have the Bingo, Hive, Bitfarm, Hut. I'll be fine with those 4, like the ones that I started with. I'll be totally fine with those, and I'll just reload on them. Just keep, when it goes down, I'll just keep adding more, increase my position size, and I'll just do totally fine. But with this challenge video, I'm trying to show you guys other stocks that would do well. And you also want to do your research in these companies, so you can also have that high conviction. Oh my god, this is going way too long. So okay, yeah, this is kind of gotten off to like a little rant session. It's Sunday evening. Tomorrow is looking like we're gonna have a decent day. Yeah, so hopefully this holds up. If not, it's totally fine. You know, it is what it is. It's gonna do what it's gonna do. Don't stress about things that aren't in your control. I feel like that was the best idea. I mean, not idea, but that was the best quote someone told me. Like, and advice. Because why would you stress over something that's not in your control? You can't do anything about it. Like with Bitcoin price, there's nothing I can do because we're looking at a huge volume, huge amounts of money transferring around. So definitely don't stress over those parts. You do just do with things that what you can control with. So your emotions, control that. Your research, do that. You can control how much money you invest. You can control your risk tolerance. So hopefully this was kind of like a little better. Hopefully you got something out of this. Usually with these rants, there's some gems that come around. So with the Q&A, I think that was part of what I was talking about too, about purchasing stocks. What do you recommend? All that. Like, I don't want to tell you what I what to buy. Like, do your research. I'm gonna show you which. I'm gonna just put you in the right direction, and then you just do that research. Like with ASX, is XC good company? Do your research, and you'll know what I know. Bitfarms, DJI, Hive, Hut, mining companies, huge potential. Bitcoin price is rising. We got the Nasdaq listing coming soon. That's a bigger market. We're looking at 10 times the bigger market actually. It may be more. So huge volumes of trade. We're looking at very new investors and a lot more traders investing in these companies. So, and also Bingo, solid company. Oh my god, I feel like in a few years this thing's going to be like $50-$60. Just gotta be patient. Like, how do you think people stayed in the companies like Tesla, like for 10 years, not moving much, and for that time period, it was just sideways. So, how do you think people make crazy gains? They're patient, and those people just happen to be really, really patient, waiting 10 plus years. So, if you want to make that kind of gains, you gotta be patient. Do your research. Buy in those stocks. Just double down, keep adding in your position, and just, yeah. So once again, do your research, people. This is not financial advice. I only give out wisdoms out here, actionable wisdoms, I hope you guys are using those. So anyways, feel free to like and subscribe. I have some more new subscribers. So I feel like I need to address these parts. Also, we did the update on our portfolio today with our crypto miners as well, and the hash rate to market cap. Haven't done that in a while, so we covered some good base today. So yeah. Okay, so on the month, I think we're down 12%. That's fine. On 3 months, we're up to 130%, and 1 year we're up 150. So now it's probably around the 4-month mark that we're in this challenge. So we're doing really good, on the right track. So I'm not panicking. It's not even my style to panic about these things. So I feel like you need to develop these habits, if anything. So yeah, so I think I'll come up with some few stocks that I'm interested in, that I've been checking out. So this coming week, I'll present them. I'll post some videos on them. So, and I'll update you guys on the companies that I have here. So daily. So if you haven't been watching these challenge videos, please check them out. I've done a lot of research and videos on Bitfarm, Bingo, DJHI, Hive, Hut. Bingo not so much, because I feel like there are other YouTubers that just mainly focus on Bingo and have better videos on them. So you can check those guys out. Immersion, Essence, really good companies. Once again, I'll update my watch list for next week, so we have more companies to talk about. Okay, this is going way too long. Okay, thank you for watching. Please feel free to like and subscribe, and see you in the next one. Peace.